Local 2 Weather Authority forecast.
Welcome back, everybody. Not too much going on out there on our Doppler radar, but we are seeing a little bit of rain activity down in the Davis Mountains, specifically in Jeff Davis County. We have some more chances of some Davis Mountain storms a little bit later this morning. Then we'll see some clearing later on in the afternoon. A lot of this will make its way to the north, and we'll then see some development out to the west in the Guadalupe Mountains. But besides that, really not going to see too much. We have this high pressure right in the central basin right now that's really preventing any heavy thunderstorm activity developing in our area. But fortunately, this high pressure is going to move out, and then this cold front is going to make its way into the basin later on Saturday, and that's going to give us some more rain chances then, about a 20% chance. Though we did see some on and off rain activity last night. You see a ½ inch of rain up in Hobbs, some smaller activity throughout many areas in the Trans-Pecos and over in Big Spring, and these small flurries of rain showers giving us no drought conditions right now. It's always great to see in West Texas, and especially with these cold temperatures moving in, we're going to be seeing a lot less chances of these droughts making a comeback in the next couple of months. And also some good news, not too much activity on our health index, moderate just about everywhere, low for grasses, moderate for trees, mold, and weeds. This all courtesy of Texan Allergy and Sinus Center, Dr. Paul Fulmer. You can visit their website, texanallergy.com. Now for our almanac, also seeing some good news here as well. Temperatures below average, 60 degrees yesterday, but we're still well above average for our low, so not as cold as it could be in the nighttime hours, but it's still pretty cold overnight. And looking at our lows from overnight, we're seeing these temperatures dipping into the 40s in many areas. 42 in Carlsbad, 48 in Hobbs, stayed in the 50s up in Seminole, but dropped all the way down to 41 degrees in Alpine, 46 in Fort Stockton, and 49 in Pecos. So while we're still above average for our lows, it still gets pretty cold at night, so you still want to bundle up, still want to consider turning on the heater out there. So, and then during the daytime, gets a little warm depending on where you are in the Lone Star State. 73 in Corpus Christi, 72 in Brownsville, 71 in Austin, 72 up in Dallas-Fort Worth, but still seeing those 60s for the highs over in Lubbock and in Amarillo. But we were actually cooler than Amarillo. Very rare that happens. But right now we're seeing these temperatures in the 50s throughout many areas in the Central Basin, seeing some 40s over in Carlsbad and Hobbs, and seeing 50 over in Seminole, 46 in Marfa, 44 in Alpine, then 51 over in Pecos. So we're a little chilly to start the day. Some areas a little warmer than others, but we're going to be warmer than we were yesterday. We're expecting to get up into the 60s once again. We're going to stay in the 60s, even jump into the 70s into next week, but still going to be a little chilly overnight. Seeing these relatively calm conditions in terms of wind throughout many areas in the basin, and we're going to be seeing some pretty mild conditions throughout most of the basin throughout the day. Northern Basin, expect temperatures to get up into the low 60s today. 66 in Giles, 64 in Carlsbad, 63 in Hobbs, 62 in Lovington, and in the Central Basin, low 60s as well, though some areas could creep into the high 60s. Cranes, 67, 68 in Grand Falls, 68 in Monahans, 66 in Penwell, Trans-Pecos, mid-60s to high 60s as well. And going into the mountains, expect low 60s in some areas. Marfa 63, 61 in Alpine, though Fort Davis, Pine Springs is expected to stay in the 50s today, high 60s in Presidio. Now looking at our 7-day forecast, we're going to be seeing more warming in the next coming days during the daytime hours. So we have a chance of rain on Saturday, a lot of clouds this weekend. We'll see that clearing happen on Wednesday. I've got the wrong graphic on Tuesday. It's not supposed to be cloudy. It's supposed to be seeing clear skies then. But the thing, even though these temperatures are going to warm up, the thing to keep in mind is that this time of the year it gets very cold at night. See, the lows are still going to stay in the 40s. So while you can enjoy your day, you may be able to crack out the shorts once again. Nighttime, get that jacket ready. Okay, now have we seen any freezing yet in the basin overnight? Not yet. We're still hanging on to those 40s, but when those temperatures begin to drop, not going to happen anytime soon, but it's in our near future. Yeah, we're always keeping our eye out on Marfa and areas down there. They're always the first one to crack that freezing mark. Yeah, and they've been getting really close the last couple of days. All right, keep that in mind. But in the meantime, Melania